This is really, really fucking hard. I am losing it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this shit, dude. It's been less than 24 hours. I was already looking at buses out today. I tried to spend 7 days at this Buddhist monastery to figure out what the fuck is wrong with me. But instead, I discovered something sad about the world. Being at a monastery as someone with PTSD, to have to sit with yourself for that long is really, really, really hard. But this is what I learned. This is what I saw. This is how long I lasted. And this is what I think the real problem is. But really quickly, we need to go back to a week before this so you guys can see how everything fell apart. I could literally cry right now. So after a few days in Copenhagen, I met this really cute guy at the airport. We hung out for 4 days and it was a really great 4 days. And he was kind of a degenerate. He literally said, yeah, I'm gonna ditch you on Valentine's Day and go text my girl from back home. Really fucked up about it. And I lost my wallet. I lost my entire fucking wallet. So I lost my wallet in Thailand, and this woman, hi, she's so nice. She doesn't speak any English, but she drove me all around this area trying to find my wallet because there was an air tag in it, and we couldn't find it. And I had to literally leave the airport. I had a flight, and then the flight left, and I had to leave to try to find my wallet because I don't have card, I don't have money. Now this woman, she's taking me to KFC. And then back to the airport. KFC! KFC! Yeah, woo. Okay, so this is absolutely absurd. I was having a fucking panic attack while this woman drove me around. Like, I thought my life was over. This was a really bad day. So I'm like chasing this wallet all around town because it keeps moving. The last location, it was like in someone's house. It's gone. It's over. That's that. I literally thought I'm going to have to fly back to America. I mean, I literally feel like I'm stranded. I have to figure out how to get a credit card replacement. I'm pretty sad. I got in hella crashes. I had to book another flight. I'm pretty depressed, and I've already been struggling with depression while I've been here. I really hit a rough patch, but I said, you know what? We gotta go to Chiang Mai. We gotta keep things moving. We gotta figure this out. After everything with the wallet, I made it. I have a little bit of cash. I'm trying to figure out how to get my banks to send me cards, but we are here and we're okay for the time being. But guys, I'm exhausted, and to be honest, I'm depressed. Now, if you notice, like, obviously I've been struggling a little bit with depression since I've been here, as you can see throughout the videos. And I think the hardest part is I had such high expectations for this trip. I was like, I'm gonna go and be so happy. And then I like lose my wallet, my phone breaks, I almost die. I'm feeling lonely. Like, I was sad at the beach and I was like, I want to leave the beach because I was like, oh, I'll be so much happier in Chiang Mai. And I get here and I'm still like, I don't know. So I'm gonna go to the monastery up north because I really need to fucking meditate after almost dying and losing my fucking wallet. So I'm currently at this artist village in Chiang Mai. Let me say, I'm bored as fuck. That's awful of me. And that's my problem, is I come to these like beautiful countries and I'm like, oh, this isn't enough for me. That is not only the most privileged thing, but it's really sad. I think a part of it is because I'm alone. I don't need someone to have fun, but it does suck at times to like not have anyone hang out with. Like the fact that I'm not working a corporate job, the fact that I can afford this, the fact that I'm blessed enough to make stuff, and I'm still very appreciative and grateful that I'm here. But every time I've gotten what I wanted, eventually it's like not been enough anymore. And that's just gonna keep happening, which is exactly why I'm going to the monastery to meditate for like 10 days. On this beautiful hike right now. I haven't really done much exploration while I've been in Chiang Mai. I've just kind of been staying in the area because I get so lonely. I just got off the phone with my therapist and like, I just fuck this shit, dude. I'm like trying to explain to her that I just don't feel like anything right now. And I think it's because of my mood stabilizer. It just makes me feel nothing. And I'm just like depressed. Fuck this shit. But I did need to like do something. Here the fuck we are. Good morning from Pai, Thailand. So I took a bus here from Chiang Mai. Thank you. This British girl just walked by me and was talking about someone else like in context, and she was like, and she was blaming her mental health, and just, it was like so annoying. And I'm like, that's me. Not the girl talking about, like, I'm the one who blames their mental health. It's that day. I feel like excited but also scared. I've never done anything like this, and I won't be on my phone. No music, no laptop. Like, it's gonna be very fucking interesting. Just made it to the monastery. Gonna try and check in. So scared. I'm gonna be quiet because I am at a monastery. So I was really nervous to come here, but I already feel really calm. They have me wearing all white. We're allowed to have our phones, which is kind of makes me skeptical. People always say if they let you have your phones, it's not real, but I don't really think like that. I think it's kind of like you get what you take from it. Like, I'm gonna try and not film that much just out of the sake of respect, but it is fucking beautiful. We're sleeping on these like a literal blanket on a wooden floor, so it's gonna be pretty uncomfortable. I've been in Asia for like maybe 2.5, 3 weeks now, and my body is still rejecting the idea of going back to New York. I don't know when I'm leaving Asia, but it's already been a great trip, and I can't believe I'm saying that. When I was a beginner traveler, if I had lost my wallet, almost died a couple of times, met some boy that I really connected with, and then he left me, started talking about his girl from back home, and was dealing with depression and new medication weirdum, I would probably like be freaking the fuck out and not sure if I'd want to stay. But I think this is a really great experience, and it's really awesome that the monks are sharing their home with a bunch of Westerners who want to engage in spirituality for a couple of days.
So this was kind of the schedule at the monastery. You wake up at like 5 a.m., you sit in your room and you meditate, you go to breakfast, you offer food to the monks, you meditate, lunch, meditate some more, free time, chores, more meditation, go to bed by like 8, 9. You have to be up so early, so it was monotonous and really hard.
Right, hello, I'm trying so hard to be quiet right now. Guys, this sucks. This sucks so bad. This is really fucking hard. You know, I think it would be so cringy if people saw me talking to a camera with a mic on at a fucking monastery. The only thing getting me through this, the cup of coffee that I had at breakfast and the views. It's been less than 24 hours since I've gotten here. I was already looking at buses out today and tomorrow. My plan is to do the rest of the day silent. All I can think about is like I have that song Bow Down by Geese stuck in my head because like they keep having me bow down to the Buddha and they're like bow down and I'm like bow down, down, down. I can't stop thinking about the guy I was fucking. I probably shouldn't be saying that in a monastery. I miss him. I really miss him. And I'm getting a dopamine high just from filming this video and I feel like I shouldn't be. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this shit, dude. I think I have to be at the meditation in 10. Some people are using their phones. There's a lot of young people here and everyone's so hot. A lot of people are journaling and a lot of people are reading, which is all fine, but if you're doing like practice of silent meditation, I feel like all that's cheating, but I feel like I'm cheating right now by doing this. So like, it was truly silent. I definitely wouldn't still be here.
So for the next day, I just soaked in the beauty and things started to be all right, kind of.
Things are definitely starting to turn up because we did a walking meditation and then a sitting meditation. It was like 2 hours total. I just felt so peaceful. Also, I have a silent tag on, so I shouldn't be talking, but I want to share this. This is so sick. I'm not doing great, but it's about to have been 24 hours and it's coming and going in waves of calm. So I can only imagine that tomorrow will be even better. After how good my meditation was this morning, I'm like, I could stay for a week, maybe. I just have to take it day by day because last night and this early morning, I was like so certain I was gonna have to jet out of here. But we're doing okay right now. This is really beautiful, especially for someone who's literally dealing with some of the worst burnout I had ever had in my life. Good morning. It is 5:30 a.m. Guys, I'm losing it. I am losing it. This is so hard. I woke up this morning and I was so overstimulated that I booked a bus out of here tomorrow. Now, am I kind of regretting it? Am I kind of like, maybe I should stay longer? Yes. Kind of feels like an idiot for tapping out, although the end of today would mark it being 3 days here to offer rice food to the monks every morning because it's the only food that they can eat. So I have to be there. What is really hard for me right now is that my nervous system is really wrecked. Even though it's so quiet here, I'm still overstimulated. And I think also some of it has to do with just being alone with yourself and your thoughts. So I don't know if it's something that if I stayed 7 days, that by the end of it, most of the suffering that I am currently experiencing would be gone. I know I said I was ready to go. And I know I booked a bus ticket for tomorrow. But now I'm sitting here and I'm like, I should fucking stay. I think one of the craziest parts about this is the fact I haven't listened to music in a really long time. That's the dopamine hit I'm looking forward to the most when I leave, is the music. I have been here for 3 days so far. Here's one thing that is really getting me. This is really hard for a lot of reasons as a trauma survivor, as someone with PTSD, especially because a lot of stuff that you don't want to have to think about from your past comes up, a lot of shame. But the one thing that I think is the hardest for me to grasp is the state of modern society. And the thing about being without your phone is, even though I'm surrounded by people, like this is mostly a silent retreat. It
is so lonely without your phone. I don't have like a ton of friends that I hang out with on a day-to-day basis, and maybe this is just me, maybe I'm a loser, but the least lonely I feel is on my phone, is when I'm scrolling on social media. And that's a problem, because that's not real human connection. That's connection that we're made to feel like is real. And when I'm here, not on my phone, not scrolling on Instagram, all I can think about is the people that are. Like, there's a little bit of FOMO in there, but it's also, what kind of world do we live in? I'm lonely because I'm not posting on my Instagram story and getting a bunch of people to like it. To me, the dopamine hit that I get from that in of itself is enough to cure my loneliness for like maybe a couple hours. That is the time that I realized I feel the most wanted or the most together if people respond to it. And some people might argue that that is human connection, but it's not in the way that we need. Humans need that like interaction and that touch and that togetherness. We need community and more in real events, and we need to find ways to create culture that are offline.
All right, I gave up. So fucking what? So what, okay? Fucking fuck my life. Fucking dopamine, fuck.
Guys, I left the monastery. I suck as a person for not staying longer. I lasted 3 days. I made these two friends, and I'm talking to them for like 20 minutes, and they're telling me they're going back to Pi tomorrow morning to go tipsy tubing. I was just like, that sounds so fun. Then this other guy pulls up to our circle. He's like, guys, I'm getting on the bus in 30 minutes. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should get on the bus with you as a joke. And he's like, do it. Like, go get your stuff. Let's go to Pi. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So here I am in Pi. Am I kind of sad at myself for tapping out? Yes and no. I think I really would have started to see the most benefits of it after like 3 to 4 days, and I think it would have gotten a lot easier. But I think the also great part about traveling, I can leave whenever I want. And I think I benefited a lot from it. I'm taking things a lot slower. I'm watching my life from the outside. We've just literally been doing fucking nothing. Tomorrow we're going tipsy tubing. I hate drinking, so like I don't really know how fucked up I'm gonna get, but the best part about traveling is you wake up each day and you have no idea what you're doing. You have no idea who you're gonna meet. I don't know who I'm gonna meet in an hour. I don't know who I'm gonna meet in the next 10 minutes. Like, I don't know where I'm gonna be tomorrow. Like, there's just so much possibility. This is literally the life. I'm still burnt out. I think I didn't realize how extensively burnt out I was. It's not helping me to like push myself to burn out so much that I'm getting in these places where I have really negative self-talk, really negative self-perception. All it's doing is triggering my trauma more, and that's not why I started the project. It's something I do need to consider. How much longer I'm gonna be in Asia? It could be a month, it could be 2 months, it could be 3 months, it could be 4 months. I could be here for 4 more months. I don't know. So we went tipsy tubing, which was fucking crazy. Pretty much what you can imagine. Drunk people floating down a gross river in Thailand. Like the locals were taking videos and laughing at us. I don't have any footage from it, but I do have this Instagram vlog from one of the guys I was with. Thank you, TJ, if you ever see this. And then after tipsy tubing, one of our Polish friends, Peter, that I actually met at the monastery, he was just so fucked up. And then he really wanted a
barbecue burger.
Barbecue burger?
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Barbecue burger. Barbecue fucking burger. Like, that's the thing you need in life. Nothing else matters. Like, guys, did you even listen for the teachings of monks? Because they know their shit, guys. They know their shit. And their shit is, the essence of life is fucking barbecue, guys. That's the thing, guys. Barbecue burger. Barbecue burger. Alligator. It is amazing. Go there and we're gonna have fucking good meal, guys. And guys, you're gonna see. I'm gonna see, guys. And fuck 7-Eleven is for stupid people, guys. 7-Eleven is for fucking idiots, guys. Guys, I'm gonna show you the best fucking burger in the fucking pie. Really, guys. And you could get like wild boar burger. You could get like alligator burger. I'm gonna get fucking beef. So I'm gonna get like fucking beefy, fucking fat burger.
Oh, threesome tonight.
Man, you wanna go? Man, I think you wanna threesome with me. I mean, I would also love the threesome with me. Guys, we're gonna here on the right.
Barbecue burger?
Barbecue, guys.
No, I'm sure we gotta go shop. No,
Guys.
I'm being fucking dragged.
Guys.
I'm being dragged.
Guys, barbecue burger. I'm gonna show you the barbecue.